a virtual way to give back. Hello, we are Renew Yourself. In our group, we have Kennedy Dickens, Gabriella Pozos, Jah'Vonni Wright, and myself, Zarin Reed.
As a recap, our problem statement is, according to the Charlotte Housing and Homelessness Poll, there are approximately 2,782 homeless people in Charlotte. Homelessness denies the way for people to maintain proper hygiene care. As a result, the limited resources available for them creates temporary solutions to an epidemic problem.
We want to remind you of who we are and our mission, which is as follows. Renew Yourself provides a permanent full bathroom with a changing area that can be accessed by homeless people using temporary codes given out through places that service homelessness in the Charlotte region.
The following list is a list of materials that we have used or are going to use in our building phase. The majority of the materials will be used in either our physical or our online model. That being said, there is one material that is not used in either physical or online model, and that's the t-shirts. We want to purchase these t-shirts to create a brand for ourselves and to better stand out.
All right, so here we have the tools and equipment table that we've made. As you can see, we have laptops and HDMI cords. That's for our online model. And we have things like for our physical model, such as box cutters, scissors, and hot glue guns.
This is our table displaying knowledge that is needed to create our prototype. We need Java and Revit experience to build our prototypes, but we also need a strong STEM background and understanding homelessness in Charlotte to have the knowledge to create our prototype.
The subsystem tests we decided on were necessary for the maintenance and requirements needed for our product. Some testing parameters could be only tested with our product being in the real world, but we still were able to give an analysis of the subsystem.
This is our final model that we will be showing off at the expo. It is composed of foam board, our theme colors, and more. As you can see, the area in orange is our changing area, and the area in the back that is white is our shower. We have incorporated a shed roof for optimal water runoff, since the water barrels are in the back of the building. And we also have more parts that we want to incorporate that we have to wait to receive to incorporate.
We decided that we wanted to have both a physical and an online facility to make up for the fact that we wouldn't be able to work on a bigger model together. The images displayed are the exterior design of the building. In the back, we have rainwater barrels to collect water from rainfall. And in the front, we have our accessible ramp and our keypad controlled doors.
This is our prototype when dealing with Java coding, which is a keypad. It starts with the main screen shown in the top left corner, and depending on if the code exists or not, the user can receive two different outcomes. For example, if the user enters 163559, they will receive a success and the door will open, but if the code is not on the list, like 111111, then the door will stay shut. On the right is a picture of some of the codes, but there are really 2,000 actually listed. But depending on how many users we get a month, we can create up to 100,000 codes a month if needed.
The only thing that we changed from Element C is that we are not going to incorporate solar panels because our team realized that although solar panels are environmentally friendly and can save our organization a lot of money, it is not a smart decision to implement this feature in the beginning stage of our physical product, since we need to save as much money as possible. We kept everything the same, such as ADA compliant, towels, the keypad, maintenance of the facility, and more.
Our testing standards are a few aspects of our product that we want to focus on more, like the cleaning of the facility, whether the water heater is working efficiently, if the rainwater barrels are collecting enough water to supply throughout the day. These are a few examples of things that we would test in our physical model. Additionally, majority of our testing standards are in place to make sure that our targeted audience is most comfortable and feel safe in our facility.
With our testing standards, then we have our testing design solutions where we decided what we're going to actually test, which was water usage, shower time, cleaning, the maintenance and cleaning of our building, water heater, our keypad, and timer for users to know when it's time for them to come out and stuff like that.
We were going to have a pass or fail table as well as an efficiency table, but we decided just to have an efficiency table because we realized that all of our tests could be done multiple times and could be improved over time. With that being said, our efficiency table measures how well each testing item operates. We have a rating of 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. We also have a column to justify the efficiency rating.
This is our testing results, which is our testing table filled in. And as you can see, under 3 is in red, 3 is in yellow, and higher than 3 is in green. For example, water usage is a 2 and in red because we will be using over 2,000 gallons of water a day. And although we are harvesting rainwater, it is an unstable dependency because it does not rain 24/7. Then we have items like shower time that is a 4 and it's in green because all of the 30 minutes per person seems like an acceptable time for our first facility. We're still going to have to go out and survey our users a couple months later to make sure that it does not feel rushed towards them, but it's still able to have a reasonable time that makes them feel a sense of comfort within our facility.
All right. So our team had to use mathematical calculations as well as pass or fail system to check the efficiency of each test. With that being said, our test procedures are all repeatable at any time to make sure our results are accurate. Having these standards set allows our team to gain expert feedback and improve our product as well as understand how each part of our product works and is affected by the world.
We sent our testing results to our mentors and we got their feedback to incorporate into our modifications. Marilyn mentioned that we could have an even more efficient water conserving system. And so we implemented that into our modifications by adding a push water dispenser where you have to push a button and the water comes out, and using our gray water to water the greenery. For example, if we have bushes in front of the facility, we could use our water to water those, but we would have an extra filtering system for that. And Nico mentioned that our word choices for our keypad were a little bit off, saying that it was 100% satisfactory, when in fact we actually said that there could be an improvement later on. So we also changed that.
Here's additional testing data and graphics, which shows how we were able to calculate water usage for testing, and 3 other images that are showing the components of our prototype before they were put together to make the final prototype.
Some information that we gathered from the book is the tax systems for nonprofits, as well as the tax filing systems that need to be completed. Additionally, there are multiple nonprofit types, and depending on the type of nonprofit you are, will determine the tax forms you complete, as well as other aspects of specific nonprofits.
Some things that we learned from our second expo book that could help us with our project is that because nonprofits can not only survive off of government funds, having partnerships or investors is what really drives a nonprofit organization to be the best and stay open. We also learned that when dealing with a nonprofit, you have to have legal representation that works specifically with nonprofits, officers, and board of directors so that not one person is in control of everything.
Thank you for listening to our presentation, and if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat box or you can unmute yourself.